What's up, YouTube? We're back with some more Fortnite, and in today's video, we're finally bringing you the highly requested video, the best Fortnite console settings for version 3.0.0 update, or Season 3 update, whatever you guys want to call it. Our comment section has been filled with nothing but asking if we've changed our settings since the new update, and the answer is yes. Yes, we have changed our settings. Now, before we jump into the settings, we have to prove our credentials. We can't just say these are the best settings and, not even show statistics or back, our success up. So here we have a screenshot at the end of day 1 of season 3 with me, myself, yes, Slaystro, at the #1 spot for solos, Xbox One. Yes, that's correct. In less than 1 day, I got 27 wins. The screenshot shows 26, but we got 27. I got 27 wins in 1 day. That's a lot of wins to get in 1 day, if you guys ask me. Now, we are no longer #1 for solos, but we are still in the leaderboards. But those guys just play an extremely insane amount, which makes it pretty hard to keep up with. Next, what we have for you guys is the amount of wins we have. So right now we have 180 wins in solo, 169 wins in duo, and 74 squad wins, bringing it to a total of 423 wins at the time this video was recorded. So now that you guys can see that we know how to win a game or two, you guys will have more confidence in my reasoning of why each setting is the way they are. So without further ado, let's get into what y'all have been waiting for. So the first change we made this update was we moved the X and Y axis up by 1 to 6. The reasoning for this is because in this update, it felt like they tweaked the settings and made everything feel a little bit more slower. So to counteract that, we moved it up and bounced it to 6. So the 6, this update, felt like how the 5 was last update. So that is the reasoning for that. It's pretty much how 5 was playing on last update. Next, we moved down the controller ADS sensitivity down to 0.45. In the previous update, it was at 0.50. I was still noticing myself in long-range gunfights moving my cursor over a little too much and missing my target. But now in long-range gunfights, I'm able to precisely have the reticle right over my target exactly how I want it. So it's a lot more precise in long-range gunfights. Next, we moved down the controller scope sensitivity down to 0.60. In the previous update, it was 0.65. Same thing with this. We were noticing ourselves moving over our desired location a little too much at times. It would be too fast whenever we wanted a precise, headshot and land it right over our opponents. 0.60 does a lot better job than the 0.65. It still allows you to track your opponent's movement, whether they're moving left to right, and it also allows you to precisely put your reticle in your desired location without any problems. Next, in the settings, we have frames per second on. Definitely want this on. It makes the game run so much more smooth. It is actually insane. That's one of the best things about this update. Invert view is like preference. I have that off. Sprint cancels reload. We have this off. We don't want our sprint to cancel our reload if we accidentally sprint. This could be good if you accidentally reload your gun and then you're trying to get out of the storm. But for right now, we have this off. We've never really played with that on. Tap to search / interact. This controls whenever you're opening a chest, instead of having to hold the X animation all the way through, you can just tap it and it'll complete the circle for you. So we're lazy, we have that on. Toggle targeting, what this controls is like, it's the PUBG mechanic. So if you aim in with a 4x marksman rifle or a sniper rifle, you only tap the left trigger and it'll stay zoomed in until you tap the left trigger again. I'm not a fan of that. I always like holding down the left trigger when I want to stay zoomed in, and then when I let go of the left trigger, it'll automatically come off. So we have that off. That's preference right there. Auto equip better items. This automatically picks up materials whenever you run over them, so you definitely want to have this on. Any materials, ammo, all that stuff. Leave that on. Vibration, you guys, you do not want to play with vibration on in any shooting games. This will shake your hands, it'll rumble your hands. Trust me on this, it will make you less accurate, especially in those long range gunfights. Whenever you're getting shot at, your controller is vibrating, it's going to freak you out. It's just going to throw you off completely, you guys. If you play with this on, you're gonna think it's weird getting used to, but trust me guys, playing with vibration is weird. You will increase your accuracy tremendously with vibration off. Aim assist, you definitely want aim assist on for obvious reasons. Reset building choice, you want to be able to, this allows you to build faster. And so how that does is whenever you're building your 1x1 forts, you go from wall to wall, and then you go to your stairs, and then you exit out of building mode to go back to your wall. That's what I do. It's a lot faster movement. And then especially whenever someone starts shooting at you and you accidentally didn't go back to your wall, you don't want to be placing domes because you forgot to reset it back to wall. Definitely strong recommendation. Have reset building choice on, guys. That's a huge one. Turbo building, we don't use turbo building in this new update. I'm just used to the old building mechanic. If you use this, go for it. If you don't use this, whatever. I leave it on. I've never even used it before. Don't notice the difference. Auto material change, you definitely want this on. This is good. So if you're ever building up a mountain and you aren't paying close attention to your material count, and you run out of wood, and if you have this off, you're falling to your death on that mountain. But this automatically changes you to steel. This definitely lowers the skill gap in the game, but since the option is there, we're going to keep this on to prevent those deathly falls. Next, shows spectator count. This is all personal preference. I like seeing how many people are spectating me. It's kind of fun to see. Controller auto run, we have this off. This has screwed us so many times in situations when it accidentally moves our controller and we start moving forward whenever we're in an intense fight and we accidentally double click the left thumbstick down. It'll move us forward, and it's gotten us killed multiple times, so I turn this off, and I would recommend turning it off before it happens to you guys. And the streamer mode, that's personal preference. Definitely switch to Combat Pro. This will change your life drastically. It will make you such a better player once you get used to it. Trust me guys, it's worth it. It only took me a day to get used to. Do not worry about it. Just turn this on, and then you will get used to it, guys. Just like anything else, it just takes a little bit of practice. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if it helped you out, make sure to click the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to turn on those notification bells. Thank you guys so much. I'm Slayshow, and I'm out. Peace.
Wiped up plug nose, call me Kleenex. Finesse them the load, he drunk, he seasick.